Hey guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for another Mario Ramon discussion. Today we're going to discuss the COVID vaccine. Do you feel comfortable with taking the vaccine or no? Do you feel comfortable with your loved ones taking the vaccine or no? Will you take the vaccine? Okay. Also, we want to hear the truth. I want to hear stories from people who have already taken the vaccine and maybe 2 months ago or 3 months ago, and I want to just see if they are noticing any new medical, problems that they didn't have. All right, so for me, I was talking to my sister. She already took the vaccine, and she was just saying that one of our family members has a client, and the client got the measles. Okay, so we haven't heard of the measles. I know I personally haven't heard of the measles since the Flintstones was out, the original Flintstones. Okay, I'm not talking about syndication. It's been years and years and years since I've heard of the measles. She's and so she said the person had the measles. So there's another friend that I know, and I'm trying to just be discreet so I don't tell their business. But I was just talking to him today, and he said he got really sick on Saturday. He said he was in the car with his son, and he told his son, I don't feel good, and he just passed out. Now, he did tell me that he had issues with passing out prior. He has a condition that if he, I don't know, if he feels pain or something, it puts his body into shock. So I asked him, so y'all were driving at the grocery store, and what happened? And he said, I had a cup of coffee. He said he got the second shot. He had a cup of coffee, and he said, you're not supposed to have coffee after the second shot. And that's another thing. Don't just get the shot. Like, what are the repercussions if you do certain things? You know what I'm saying? Like, before you get the shot, do you need to drink 8 ounces of water 3 times a day for 5 days? Or do you not need to have a cocktail, because liquor, it lowers your immune system? For smokers, do you not need to smoke for 5 days? Like, we are just going into this blindfolded, and there has to, when you're having surgery, they like, don't eat at midnight. Don't eat after midnight. Or if you're having a diabetes test, they're like, don't eat anything in the morning when you wake up. So I want to know, with the vaccine, are there anything, are there specific things that we are to do or not to do before and after the vaccine? And if there are specific things that we're supposed to do, like maybe drink water, or not smoke, or don't eat fried food, or whatever, I'm just making an example. How are we going to get this education? Who's going to educate us? If you go to a CVS store, you're number 42, come get your vaccine. Number 43, come get your vaccine. Number 44, come get your vaccine. Ain't nobody taking time out to tell you, don't have coffee because it's going to make your heart palpitate. And, for him to pass out, I would lose my shit if my mom looked over at me and said, I don't feel good, Suge, and just passed out. Now, I don't know about you. That's some scary shit. His son could have crashed on the highway. I just pray that we are all good. I just pray we're all good. And at this point, all we can do is pray. Do I trust the vaccine? Hell to the no, I do not trust the vaccine. Let's just be real. Let's be honest. Because if this is a man-made disease, number one, what was it made for? And who did it affect the most? And why would you want to take a vaccine for someone who made the disease, and now you're going to take the vaccine? That's a question for me. Any pre-existing situations, people can be on high blood pressure, they can have like heart problems, or just anything. It's scary. It's scary. You're just gonna sit there, and you're number 46. Number 46. Give me the vaccine, and we'll see what happens to me in another 5 days. And it may not be instant. People are like, well, I got the vaccine and I'm good. Honey, It might take 2, 3, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. I'm in for the long haul. It might take a year before some shit manifests. It's all bad. I will tell you, if you are going to take it, pray. Pray that, just like you pray over your food, pray that this vaccine is what you need to heal your body. And just pray over the vaccine and send any demons back to the pits of hell where they come from. If anything that is not of God is in that vaccine and there to hurt you, no weapon formed against you will prosper, and send it back to the source that it has come from. Because the bed that you make for someone else is the bed you're going to sleep in. All right. So tell me if you know someone with the vaccine or they've had the second vaccine. And I want to hear from somebody who had the vaccine maybe about 2 months ago as well. Another thing I've heard, just, I won't say it was from the vaccine, but somebody said they caught COVID after they took the vaccine. But the doctor did the Venus and Serena. So they did the Venus. I caught COVID and the doctor did Serena. You had COVID already before you had the vaccine. The vaccine didn't give you COVID. It's just like. And another thing, we're only a year into it. There's two things. How could we come up with a vaccine so fast in a year and then test it out and know, you know what I'm saying? You have to test out recipes before you get it to where you want it. So how we get this vaccine so fast? Unless we were already working on it. And if we were already working on it, then we were already privy to the information. And if we were privy to the information, why didn't the people know the information? I'm asking for a friend. Bullshit, I'm asking. I'm just asking. All right, guys, tell me how you feel about the vaccine, okay? Do you feel comfortable with your parents taking it? Have you taken it? Will you take it? Are you going to take it? And have you ever heard of any stories, good or bad, after people have taken the vaccine? Please comment below. Subscribe to my channel. I thank you so much. Share the video if you care. And I'll see you next time on the Mario Ramon discussion. God bless you and have a great day. Peace.